Hello guys, welcome my friends, welcome slot gainers out there. Welcome to this lunch break live stream TA on this Thursday afternoon or noon German time. It's noon here. It's a bank holiday in Germany, or at least here in our state. So everyone's at home, the kids are at home, my wife is still working. So don't be surprised if I have the kids bursting in my room here during the stream. The downside of babysitting. Yeah. I chose to make this lunch break stream here because I don't want to have you waiting tonight for another stream. So let's do this one, and if I will have time tonight, I will have the regular one. But I want to provide you some insights after having missed the regular one on Tuesday. So I hope you all had a great start of the week, a great weekend. It's been a while since the candle close on Sunday, the weekly candle close, since our last stream. I see a lot of familiar names here. Alex, Flo, hi, Ronnie, mon ami, salut. Matt Flo, salut. À toi aussi. Anba, hi, grüß dich. Great to see you, great to see you. Yeah, let's have a chilled, short lunch break TA here. Ouais, je sais, merci. Non, c'est pas un maillot, c'est un polo, mais ça me va mieux. En préparation. Yeah, let's have a look. I will try to cover most of the coins because during this consolidation phase of Bitcoin, we had some quite impressive moves on the altcoin side, and we also have this specific pattern for Bitcoin forming. So yeah, after this consolidation phase, you see since the last breakdown on since the breakdown on 8/19, so for the last, let's say, almost 2 weeks consolidation phase, we didn't know where Bitcoin would be heading, and now we are starting to see some new interesting promising action so far, and we will cover this. But I saw on Discord that a lot of you already had some good, correct, in my opinion, correct insights. So it seems as if you were if you were learning from my TAs, and I will be useless in the future. But it's great to see that you are able to figure out your charts yourself. So let's have a look at Bitcoin. I know this will be colorful again. Let's go for it. So we are on the 4-hour chart, and you know that since the drop down to 30,000 on May 19th, we had this symmetrical triangle forming, a nice symmetrical triangle. A nice one because it's almost a textbook one. See the form, great triangle. Bitcoin was going up and down, up and down. The last up wasn't a full one because it found resistance on the 50 EMA here, the 4-hour charts, before heading back down here. It was forming this short term trend line within the triangle, this white one. As you see, it hold it here together with at the crossing of the symmetrical triangle, and the trend line, hold it here, hold it yesterday with the last small drop. Together, you see we have the 20 and the 50 EMA at this point here, and this was the burst, the boost to get Bitcoin out of this triangle pattern above this red large trend line, which was forming since even before the all-time high. See here, we hold it as resistance, we went above, hold it as support, support, support. As soon as we went down, broke down, we hold it as resistance here and here within the symmetrical triangle. So this red trend line is part of the triangle. And now on the 4-hour charts, we broke out of it. We have the first candle forming above it. You see it is exactly holding the trend line as support and struggling with the 39,200 support line and the 100 EMA as resistance. So everything exactly to the T, acting as per the support levels, resistance levels, and the EMA. So no man's land action here. Everything's predictable so far. So we have 1 hour 50 minutes with this candle, and yeah, this would be the first bullish sign we need to see here to see this candle close above the triangle. A textbook action would be to have another candle close above, and the third one confirming the triangle before then heading up and reaching up to the price target of this symmetrical triangle, which would be exactly at this trend line here, which was forming since January 9th, since this high here. If we follow, we hold it as resistance, then we broke through, hold it as support, another support here, short-term support, then resistance, and now for the next time, according to this price target, I think we will see it as resistance, short-term resistance again, as soon as we reach this one. I would say we will see Bitcoin reaching this area maybe around here, where we have the crossing of this support resistance level at 52,600 together with this trend line, so around June 12th. This would be enough time for Bitcoin to reach up there, and yeah, even for especially for Bitcoin, this would be a massive rally. Yeah, 30% for Bitcoin. But as you know, as I said before, we have a lot of emotions on the market, and what we saw here on the negative side would be the opposite here. As soon as the people see that we actually reached, or we probably actually reached the bottom here, and that Bitcoin is breaking out of this symmetrical triangle, which can break out to the upside or the downside, but at the moment we are confirming the upside, so would be a bullish sign, and the people would start to, yeah, no FOMOing in, but they will start to gain trust again into the market. So we might see some nice volume getting back in here, because you see the volume was pretty low except the drop on May 19th. So we might see another green volume, large volume flowing into the market, which could pump Bitcoin up to this level by June 10th, 12th. So around, yeah, almost 2 weeks for Bitcoin to make 30%. This is possible. It's not that much. It's a 3% per day. We have almost a 5% today, so it's nothing. It would be nothing spectacular. It would be a nice rally, of course, but it would be nothing spectacular in this phase. And especially for the entire market, this would be a nice sign. Another thing is that you see, the drawings. We currently have a bullish cross forming again with a 20 and 50 on the 4-hour charts, which is very good. the first time, yeah, the first time we have a bullish sign since May 12th. So this would be the first one, and of course, if Bitcoin continues to rally up, we will see the next one forming with the 2100 here. Then it will take some time to see the 5100, and finally, eventually, those 2 and 3 crossing back above the 200, which would be the most important crosses. But step by step, we are getting back into bullish territory for Bitcoin, which, yeah, I have a good feeling regarding this, especially if Bitcoin will be able to close above this triangle, outside of this triangle, and confirm it as support. We don't want to see Bitcoin breaking back below, because this could be critical. If Bitcoin breaks below or back into the triangle, you see we still have some time until Sunday. We could see Bitcoin retesting the lower band here and finally break through or out of it to the downside. So this game is still not over. And if it breaks out to the downside, all this bullish signs, signals that we have currently been forming could quickly switch to the downside, which we do not want to see. But at the moment, let's stay optimistic. Yeah, and let's wait for the next two 4-hour candles to close. Let's have a look on the daily chart. On the daily chart, we had this bearish cross on May 30th, May 29th, right between, but without any influence on the market. So bearish cross, but Bitcoin went up, which is good. We now will see Bitcoin heading, the 20 heading back up. Also avoiding this death cross forming here with the 50 going through the 200. So if Bitcoin, as soon as Bitcoin goes back up above the 200, which would be the most bullish sign on the daily, Bitcoin back above the 200 EMA, it would avoid the death cross. It would be back above the 200 EMA. It would drag the 20 EMA back above the 200 EMA, all bullish signs. So let's hope for Bitcoin to continue this run here and to reset all of those so far bearish signals back into bullish territory. I don't say that we will see a V-shaped recovery, but a slow and steady upside recovery. Consolidation phase with a slight upside trend, which would be fine for me, because this would simply confirm the overall trend of a bull cycle. And yeah, it will also silence all of those out there who are claiming to be into a bear cycle, which in my opinion is not true. We are in a bull market, or we had a bull market, bear market, but we, in my opinion, we didn't head into a bear cycle. So RSI, the RSI are looking good. We came back from oversold territory. We are just switching momentum on the stochastic, which could lead to the correction, to the confirmation of this triangle. So if this switches back down, we could see Bitcoin have a slow drop, a short drop, confirming the triangle and then heading back up. The MACD is looking very good. Just switched, so this could take some time to get back up, which is good for Bitcoin. Same thing here. We just yeah, we broke out, or we reset. We reset this bearish divergence we had on the daily and on the weekly chart, you see with a move, with a rally of Bitcoin here until the all-time high, we had a bearish divergence. So the RSI going down to this point here where we had the all-time high, while Bitcoin, the price of Bitcoin went up. And since the all-time high here, Bitcoin went down and the RSI continued to go down. So since this point here, we let's have it like this. Have this one as a bearish. Make it a red one to be negative. And let's draw another one. Continues, but green one. So since this time Bitcoin went down, the RSI continued to go down. So this is not a divergence anymore. And we want to see the RSI breaking above this trend line to break this trend, which would be another bullish sign. So we have lots of bullish signs here forming. They are still not complete yet, but we are on a good way to see this completing within the next 1 to 2 weeks. We still have to be patient, but this is looking good so far. And yeah, we need to be prepared for a consolidation phase. We won't see, in my opinion, we won't see a V-shaped recovery. So we won't see something like going up back to the all-time high. In my opinion, we need to be prepared for a summer where we will see green numbers, but only short rallies of like today, 5% for Bitcoin here and there, with some drop back to critical support and resistance levels, but a slow and steady recovery back to the all-time high, maybe until August, September, and where we could reach back to the all-time high. We're having a look at the growth band. Something like, yeah, following this red dotted line, so August, September, somewhere like this, heading back to the all-time high, and then going up to the cycle top, which will be, in my opinion, between December, late December this year, or even Q1, Q2 in 2022. So due to this massive drop here, the entire cycle had been extended. But with the outcome that the cycle top will be somewhat higher than we would have seen it after a super cycle, with the cycle top round about the time now, so around $100,000, $110,000. Due to this extended cycle, of course, you see the growth bands are slowly rising. So by December, the upper band would be around $150,000, and by April, May, we could see Bitcoin at $160,000-$170,000 roundabout. So some $30,000-$40,000 higher than we would have seen it at a super cycle top now in June, July. 1 second, guys. So we have the kids fighting next door. But yeah. Let's have a look at the chat. So in person at hi, we have Monica and Nana V. Welcome, girls. Rebs is here. Kataluki, welcome to the channel. Just have a look. Would you buy now or wait in person? As I said on Discord, if you want to invest and long term, then this is the best time. We still have some 30-35% discount for Bitcoin and around 30 to 45% discount for all the altcoins. So if you want to invest, then now is the time, because we could have seen the bottom already reached. And of course, this is not guaranteed, but we might see Bitcoin recovering from now on. So you will not see those prices anymore. And if you continue to wait, you might miss those entry points here within the 30,000s. We are shy of the 40,000s now. And if Bitcoin is starting to recovering now, and we actually saw the bottom, then yeah, you will start to cry when Bitcoin reaches back above the 41,000 support level, and then the 51,000 support level, and heading back to the all-time high, and you were missing one good entry point after the others. So don't think too much. We had a drop of 50%, almost 50% for Bitcoin. You won't get it at a bigger discount during this cycle, in my opinion. We will see other drops, maybe of 20-30% for Bitcoin during this cycle, but 50-55% as we saw here. Just check this again. 55% for Bitcoin won't happen again in this bull cycle. We will see a 20, maybe 30% if you're lucky, but at a much higher price. And yes, 30% is not a 55%. So if you want to invest and hold it for the longer term, mid-term, go for it now. Don't think too much. Anba, which team do you support? You're still asking the question. No, in terms of football, I always was supporting the French team, because I don't know, I think that the German team is not supportable. I mean, this is going away from the crypto term, but yeah, if you have a look at the German fans and the entire fan culture in Germany, the national team culture, I don't know, as you call it in Germany, it's Tourismus fans. You only see the fans when the team is successful, but as soon as the team is not doing well, you don't see any culture in any way, and I don't know. And I like the color, the colors more than the German colors, to be honest. Blue is my favorite color. But let's get back to crypto, because before I started to start a football war here. So, do you think Elon Musk shorted Bitcoin? I have no idea, but I don't care much, because I hope that that Elon Musk and other will stop to to influence the market with their tweets. So, Kataliku, what's your nickname on TradingView? It's Butkus, as far as I know. Let me just check the screenshots, which I'm always posting on Discord. 1 second. Yes, Butkus. So, like my nickname, the same one on TradingView. So, also pumping since you starting your stream. Coincidence? I don't think so. Me neither. They all waited for me to get online to pump. As for Bitcoin, Bitcoin is just trying to get above the 100, so they all just were waiting, like like Captain Pringles. I don't know. I think it was Captain Pringles who said this on Discord, that Bitcoin seems to do what I want it to do. I have the magic Bitcoin hands. So, first voice here. Hi, I'm Bush. Let's see who joined recently. Else. So, greetings to Croatia and Norddeutschland. Was it? It was not Hamburg. But Bremen? Auf jeden Fall im Norden. About 9 cents. Can you give me your quick opinion? About 9 impersonate you. You have no shitcoin in between. Well, I don't know H bar, but the rest is okay. So, and you considering the phase of the market, every coin is good. As I just said, depending on which coin you buy and bought, you have a discount between 40%, 50% for Bitcoin, and up to down to 70, 75, almost 80% for Binance Coin or some other coins. So it doesn't matter which coin you invest in now. If you want to invest, then it's most important to invest now. Yeah, it doesn't matter which coin, you need to invest now, because after such a drop, this is the best time. I mean, even Bitcoin recovered by 30% so far. Check. 30% for Bitcoin, and I know that Ethereum already recovered by 70 or 80%. So for all of you who were waiting, who were asking is it a good time to buy or not, you already missed 50, 80, 100% depending on the coin. So you see what you are missing. Anba, yeah, let's wait for it. We know that Germany is a tournament team. They can play as fuck before the tournament, but during the tournament they wipe out everything. So let's hope for, from my point of view, let's hope that France can play like 3 years ago. So okay, let's have a look at altcoins. Cardano is doing really good. We could also see yeah, we had a you remember we had this ascending triangle back from between February 25th and May 6th. Confirmed the price target, head into the correction. We had a drop of 60% for Cardano. It recovered by 93% so far. So one of the instances I just mentioned, 93% for Cardano. And you see we are just breaking out of this triangle. So if you take this support level here, resistance level at 181, and we welcome hash 2222. Welcome. So if you take this resistance level at 181 as neckline, something like this, neckline, and we take this, we have the wick here, we have the bodies here, 3 tops here, and it just broke out. So we might, same thing for Bitcoin. We want to see it breaking out. Let's see if it, yes, it did the same thing here. It broke out, had a nice rally, corrected down 3 times, 1, 2, 3, confirmed the triangle, had it up to confirm the price target, and everything was fine. And the price target was the first bigger resistance on this path, or yeah, up to the all-time high. We had bigger resistances here, but you see that the price target in most of the cases is one bigger resistance on the way to the upside. So we might see the same thing here. Let's measure the price target. You take this side of the triangle, draw a line, put it to the point, to the breakout point, and then we would have a price target of $2.77 for Cardano, which would be from this point a rally of 48%. So nothing spectacular. It would be 15% above the all-time high. Nothing spectacular, but we know that Cardano was performing really good in the past. With this nice consolidation phase, we might see. No, so far this triangle is good. So we might see somewhat of a sideways movement like here. It had a short-term consolidation phase before heading up to the price target. We might see something like this. So where Cardano is playing within this channel here before having the last pump up to the price target, but so far Cardano always performed good with its patterns, so I'm pretty optimistic regarding this, and this is looking good. Just broke out of it. We need to close out of the triangle, confirm it as support, the neckline 181, and then we might see it heading up. Still not overbought. We still have momentum on the stochastic. Let's have a look at the daily. In neutral territory, which is very good. Stochastic reaching up, but still no cross, which is good as well. The weekly is heading down, but we might see a reversal, which would be another good sign. And the RSI went from overbought back into nice neutral territory. It's heading up again, but we are on the weekly, so we have lots of time. So Cardano looking very good in my opinion. And as long as Bitcoin doesn't correct hugely, then we will see Cardano continuing this run, this journey. XRP, yes, XRP is in a tricky situation right now. Oblin 89, welcome. So XRP broke down like all the other coins. Let's have a measured move. It broke down 62%. It already recovered by 63%. So even XRP would have yielded 63% since the drop. And this is what I always tell you. Don't ask if this is a good time to buy. If you see the prices going down like this, you need to buy. When everything's panicking, when everything's thinking that it will continue, you need to buy. And then you would have made a 63% even with XRP. XRP, we had a bullish cross here, which is good. We will see a bullish cross with a 2050 soon. But you see that Bitcoin XRP broke into its nemesis resistance zone, and through it, fortunately, it broke into it again quite quickly. But since then, is holding this nemesis zone. So for all of you who don't follow so long, this nemesis zone was forming since November last year, when XRP tried to follow the altcoin rally. On resistance here on the 80-cent level, another one here, and in the past as well. So if we go back, this zone was always a major resistance zone. So we see the levels of support and resistance here and here, and they were clearer here and here and at the moment. So you see it broke through, went back up, found resistance at this level, $1.07, went back down to the 80 cents level, went back up to the 1.07 level, found resistance again, down to the cross of the 50 and the 20 EMA, and now is currently retesting and struggling again with this 107 level and the 100 EMA. So we need XRP to get back out of this nemesis zone. It might find resistance at the 200 EMA, so something like get out here, finding resistance, hopefully confirming, and then going up. But this will be a critical zone for XRP to get out of this magnetic nemesis zone, because as you see, as long as XRP is not able to get out of this, it will be trapped down here. So we need to get back above the 200 EMA on the 4-hour charts, into the golden pocket, and then yeah, we are good to retest all the upper levels here. But we need to get out of this atmosphere of this nemesis zone. Let's have a look at the daily EMAs. So finding resistance on the 20, exactly on the 20. So this will be critical to get above the 20, but it held the 200. It never broke down or closed below it. It broke through with a wick, but it held it with the bodies, so very important. And you see the 200 daily EMA is currently forming the lowest level of this nemesis zone. So this is important for the future, because as long as the coins are holding the 200 daily EMA, it's still a bullish sign. So for the future, this will be very important. It's holding the 100 as support, and it's struggling with the 20 as resistance so far. And you see the 50 daily EMAs at the same level than the 200 EMA on the 4-hour charts. So, Captain Pringles, hi. Crossbow, I invested all I can around this zone, so I can't make more investments. But well, then you're good. If you invested everything down there, this is the same thing I did back during the pandemic crash. I went all in. Of course, it's hard to find any more money, but what do you want? You took the lowest possible point, and you simply can hold. This is what I did. I went all in during the pandemic crash, and now I'm simply holding. But it's fine because I'm green. So even after this drop here, which we saw, I'm still in a 4-digit percentage green. So everything's fine, and this is the same thing you will see as soon as the coins will get back up to their all-time highs. You will be in a very nice green um, area. So crossbow, perfect move. Perfect move to take this drop. Congratulations. And Risken Akbar. Thank you for the hint. And welcome to the community. So, for all of you who are watching and still not following, shame on you. Hit the follow button, join the Bud Gainers community. If you like the content, if you want to be up to date on the price action, and if you want to have a channel who does not FUD or FOMO the market. So we try to be as rational as possible. We try to cover both possibilities to the upside and the downside, so you have an inside and can use those founded insights for your own personal decisions. It worked so far for most of the community members, so yeah, don't forget to hit the follow button here. We also have a YouTube channel, a newly launched YouTube channel for all the VOD videos, which will be edited afterwards after the live streams and will be available on YouTube at Gains World. So have a look there for the future, and don't forget to subscribe on YouTube as well. If you are not able to follow the live streams on Twitch here, you can have the edited videos on demand on YouTube. Hope to see you there. Follow and subscribe. If you want less stress, more success, I cannot take this one, Captain Pringles. This is a shout out to Steve, who's doing a really good job, and I won't take his slogan for my channel. But I really need to copyright my ITYS slogan. But the copyright in Germany is not. It's pretty expensive. I tried to do some research on the price for a copyright, and to make a copyright for Germany alone, you have several levels: Germany, Europe, and global. And for Germany alone, a copyright would be around 300 euros. I think for Europe would be around 900 or 1,000 euros. And not to mention a global copyright. So yeah, it would still be a pretty significant move to make this a copyright with such a small Twitch channel. So as soon as we reach, let's say, 10,000 followers here on Twitch, I will have a copyright, and I will start the copyright merchandise, but not before. This is way too costly. But ITYS. Damn, I needed to fill up my bottle before the stream. So, SRP is covered. Let's have a quick look at Chainlink. Chainlink. So Chainlink had a 71% drop. It recovered by 120% so far. 120% within 1 week for Chainlink. We had a bullish cross here. We will have the next bullish cross soon with a 2100. So within the next 2 4-hour candles, the next bullish cross. We had this bull flag forming here with a price target at $54, so somewhat above the last all-time high. We broke out of it, we confirmed it. Oh well, we can deem this as reached, as confirmed, because we up to 53. No, this was already confirmed, so but we can leave this trend line because you see it was holding it as a support and resistance, again as support, so we will leave this channel as a trend line. We see the next trend line since January here, the red one, which will be the next major resistance. As soon as it reaches the fib line here, it will be, again, what is dotted line? So, yes, it will struggle. So let's test it like this. I think this is yeah, it will fight and find resistance with the 20 charts, but so broke above the 1. We will see a bullish cross even on daily, the 20. So everything's looking fine. You see every coin which we are covering so far is looking good. Largest RSI looking good again on the 4 charts. Everything's fine. So very nice, very nice. Bullish cross here. Just broke above the 200 EMA and it's holding it as support. It will find next resistance at 29.45. At the daily, yeah, it went back above the 20 EMA, which is very powerful, very bullish. We didn't see it avoided the bearish cross on the daily with the 20 and 50. Very strong. So Ethereum is very good, is good for a very nice recovery so far. It avoided every bearish sign it could have on the daily chart, and it's reversing the bearish signs it had on the 4-hour chart. So bullish cross here, next bullish cross within the next 2 candles, and as you see, all of those EMAs are in a pretty narrow zone. So as soon as it continues to go up, it will drag all of those EMAs back above the 200. Very nice. next resistance 2950, 2950, and then we will have the double resistance here at the fib line, the lower golden pocket line, and the previous trend channel. So it will retest the trend channel. But Ethereum is looking very, very good. Let's look at the numbers. It dropped by 50 somewhat percent, 60%. Ethereum dropped by 60%. Went back up, it recovered by 66%. So, and Scott, welcome to the channel. VeChain for Captain Pringles, of course. Micro problem. Yes, I forgot to the headset, and I still wasn't. I didn't have the time to get a proper microphone. I will have to. I want to have a standing microphone in front of me so I can get rid of this headset because I don't need this for the stream. So, Asima, you can file it for me. Yeah. Yeah, was really thinking about launching some kind of a merchandise set. I would need to figure this out regarding the copyright and everything. So I think the community is still too small to take those costs involved, but as soon as the community will grow and will be larger, this could be an option to start some merchandise features, etc. So VeChain for Captain Pringles. So let's look at this. So the numbers. Chain dropped by 76%. 76%. Massive drop. And recovered by 112% so far. 112%. Very nice. For our chart, bullish cross here, same thing. We will see the next bullish cross within the next 2 to 3 candles with the 20-100. We see the 100 at the support level at 12.9 cents. We will see the fight with the 200 EMA at around 14.3 cents, which with 14.8 is the fib line is somewhat above the 200. This will be the next resistance, 14.3 cents for VeChain. On the daily chart, it's 14.4 for the 50. It avoided the bearish cross with the 20-100 here. We see the 20 just reversed. So the next, this was the only bearish cross here. It avoided the next one, so we will see this reverse to the upside and have then a bullish cross within the next week, putting all the EMAs back into the right orders. Everything's fine. Or let's have a look for a pattern. Same thing here. Also, an ascending triangle for VeChain forming. Dude, just switch. Welcome. So we have this one. Broke out. Bottom. Neckline. Just testing the neckline. It didn't break out yet. We still have to wait for it to break out. We have the wick here, but it's just finding resistance. The price target would be confirmed. Price target would not be the all-time high. Be around this support level, resistance level at 21.2 cents. Yeah, I think 4% price target of this. RSI somewhat below the overbought. The 4-hour charts on the daily looking good. We are losing. We're just switching on the stochastic. We might lose some momentum, but the RSI is looking good, so no big need to worry. Up. BNB, yes, Alex just wanted to start. Do you just switch thoughts on bacon RLC? Yeah, Void. Nice to see you. Stay healthy. Dude, I don't need to have a look on bacon RLC because you see the numbers. Bitcoin is pumping, so the rest of the market is pumping. If Bitcoin continues its sideways movement, this could be a continuation of altcoins market. If the altcoin market continues like we saw here, then it will be the same case. It will apply as well for bacon or RLC. So it will just follow the market. Maybe one of those coins will have a bigger profit and a bigger run, but the overall trend will be the same globally. So yeah, in such a phase of the market, you only need to follow the big ones like Bitcoin, Ethereum, maybe Cardano, and you will have the global trend for all the other smaller coins. So if you have some smaller altcoins, you only need to follow Bitcoin, mainly Bitcoin, because if Bitcoin is recovering, then the rest of the market will recover. If Bitcoin is going down, as you saw, it will drag the entire market with it. It doesn't depend on any technological background or promising future. If Bitcoin goes down, you will see the rest of the market going down, period. So simply follow Bitcoin. If Bitcoin goes up, the market goes up. If Bitcoin goes sideways, you have the possibility, the occasion, the opportunity for the altcoins to pump, for single altcoins to make a nice rally, but there is the opportunity for an altcoin seed. Ipsos and Alec Giga, welcome. Are coming to a big resistance line for Bitcoin. Yeah, we just found the resistance, as I just said here, 39,200 as historical resistance line and the 100 EMA on the 4-hour charts. So resistance back into the golden pocket, which is good, holding the 100 EMA as support. We had the bullish cross here. We also will have the bullish cross here for BNB within the next candles. Same thing as for the other coins. We are heading into overbought territory, so we might see slight pullback soon. Also on the stochastic, on the daily we just had the cross, so Binance Coin will see a pullback at least to $400 or for 390. So 400 will be the golden pocket, 390 the 100 EMA. So Binance Coin is good for a pullback. Stochastic daily is reversing. We are almost in overbought RSI on the 4-hour charts. Be prepared for a pullback. This would be a pullback of around 10%, 8 to 10% for Binance Coin. By that time, we will have seen the bullish cross, so this will be a nice double, triple support level, but we will see this 10% drop for Binance Coin. If it will happen today, can deduct the 5% plus now, so this would only be a 5% drop, but from the current level it will be 8 to 9%. Also had an ascending triangle. Yes, this would match exactly. Look at this. Same thing, ascending triangle. Fine. So it just broke out here, and this level, which I just told you, $390 would be the neckline of this ascending triangle. So a drop would confirm the neckline, and then we're good to go for the price target, which is higher. Price target at the fib line, the 0.236 fib line at 571 would be the price target. So this pullback I just mentioned would be exactly the confirmation of this ascending triangle, which it already broke out yesterday. So Binance Coin is doing good even with this imminent pullback here, because we need this in order to confirm the triangle. Then everything's fine. This would be a textbook ascending triangle, so no need to worry for Binance Coin. Bitcoin finding support. I mean resistance. Dude. Support will be around 38. As soon as it confirms this triangle, it is now finding resistance at 30. There is no support. Support will be the trend line here. 38, 200, 38,000, somewhere like this. We have a support line at 38 to 400. 39 is resistance. You see, it's a pretty narrow channel, only $1,200, but critical area so far. So let's have a look at IOTA, and then we will finish this stream. IOTA had this bull, yeah. We had an ascending triangle, which didn't break out to the upside, but to the downside, which can happen. Most of the times those ascending triangles break out to the upside. It's a bullish pattern, but they can also break out to the downside. We saw this. It confirmed the price target and went even lower. We had this bull flag forming, or this descending trend channel. Found resistance here, found support here, resistance here, went back to the mid-trend channel line, and now broke out of it, holding the 200 EMA on the 4-hour charts as resistance, the 100 as support. As for all the other coins, we had the bullish cross here, 2050. We have nice volume flowing into the market for IOTA. And here the ascending triangle is not that clear, because the neckline here had been a support here instead of resistance. So if I drew a neckline here, we would have resistance here, but support here and here, which is not clear in my opinion. Take this one as something like this, where we had this out and now it broke out. Same thing as for Binance Coin, we might see a pullback. Let's see. Yes, overbought on the RSI. Stochastic is also starting to reverse. I think on the daily, same thing. There's still some time on the daily, but the 4-hour chart is clear. So we might see a pullback. I assume 10% as well, and 15% back to the ascending triangle to support. To confirm the triangle. 1 second, guys. So my assistant. Yeah, we will see a pullback, and you see this will be perfect support level with the 20 EMA and the 50 EMA, which will by then have risen here. So price target would then be, second. So price target would then be right the lower golden pocket fib line here at 177 for MIOTA, which is way below the all-time high, but as I just said, we take what we can get, and the price target of this one would be the golden pocket, 177 for IOTA. We are already at 153, but 43, but we will see this pullback to 122, or at least the 100 EMA at 126, to confirm this triangle, and then we will head up again. But global picture, overall picture, everything is good. The market is looking good. Bitcoin is doing good. This is why the market is doing good. So we still need to follow Bitcoin. We will need to see this trend line confirmed before trying to get above the important 41,100 support level and hold it as support. But yes, so far we had reached the bottom at 30,000 so far. So far it doesn't seem to break out to the downside, which could then go down to 22,000. So we seem to avoid this apocalyptic scenario. So let's hope for the best. Looking good so far. People, in my opinion, are starting to regain trust in the market, and yeah, we will see how this will develop until the weekend. If we will see a red weekend or a green weekend, in my opinion, we could see a red weekend. If the market continues to make such green numbers, we will see a pullback, a simple short-term correction to confirm all of those patterns we just saw here. So we might see a red weekend, which will be good in this case, because we need those confirmations for textbook bullish patterns to be accurate. So let's hope we will see a rest of a green Tuesday and a green Friday as well, and then a red weekend, and then everything will be fine, and we will then be good to go for another green next week. And as I said, we probably will need to be patient with Bitcoin. We will see a slow upside movement during the summer into August, September, before then reaching back to the all-time high and heading into the second leg of this cycle, as we saw back in 2013. Because so far this is the historical phase which I see the most of similarities compared to this one. It is not 100% similar, but I see the most similarities here. Or compared to this one, to the Corona crash, to the pandemic crash. So big crash followed by 7 green candles. On the weekly chart, we are just forming the second green candle. So this could be also a repetition of this pattern here. So drop, 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 7 green candles, slowly and steadily to the upside, drop, drop, and candles probably to the fib line here, which then will be crucial, 48,000. And by then getting back up above the bull market support band, which currently is here, which we also did here, getting back above the bull market support band, holding it as support, going sideways, but since then holding this bull market support band as support. We might see the same thing here, so getting back above this level, currently at 43,800, probably getting above the fib line here, the 0.5 fib line, and then holding it as support through the summer and getting into the second leg here, which will be leading up into Q1 December or Q1 2022, the opinion. So guys, that's all so far. We covered most of the coins, major coins. As I said, if you have smaller coins, they will simply follow Bitcoin and the bigger coins. Of course, you won't see any coin breaking out of the mass if Bitcoin will dump again. There won't be any coin in big green when Bitcoin dumps again, so it will simply follow Papa Smurf. Yeah, if you're watching and you still don't follow the channel, simply hit the follow button. Also go to our YouTube channel, Gains World. If you are not able to follow all of our live streams, you will find the edited videos on demand there after some uploading time. It takes quite some time to upload those videos on YouTube. But you will find them there, so follow our YouTube channel as well, subscribe if you like the content, and what did I forget to mention? We welcome Samantha for 1 day to the channel. Hi. Yeah, for all the new followers here on Twitch, we have a followers only Discord channel. If you want to join the Discord channel and interact with the community, with the other bot gainers, simply hit me in the chat. I will send you the Discord link on Twitter, on Twitch, sorry. On Twitch, I will leave you the link on Twitch via personal message. Let me know in the chat if you want to join the community on Discord. As I said, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit the bell on YouTube to get notified in case of a new video. We also welcome High Tech. Welcome. Before closing this stream, I hope you like the content. I hope I was able to help you as usual. I don't think that I will do the regular one tonight. No, Thursday night is the regular stream, but I don't know if I will have the time for a regular one tonight. This is why I did this short lunch break stream, to have you updated. Everything's fine so far. No reason to freak out, to worry about. As long as Bitcoin is following this pattern here, we are all good. Of course, I will keep you updated on Discord, here on Twitch, as soon as we see some major dangerous moves. I think you won't be freaking out if Bitcoin pumps up to the upside. I will only pull the brake as soon as I see that the community is freaking out too much. I will pull the brake and drag you down to the ground to keep you calm, because as I always say, leave your emotions out of the trades. This applies to the downside, to negative emotions and to positive emotions, because if you are too hyped, this is not good as well, because you're losing the grip on the on your trades, and you're also losing the rational side on the charts. But this is why I'm here for. I will try to keep you grounded all the time, so you can make founded and reasonable decisions regarding your trades. So people, I wish you a good rest of this Thursday. Sorry, it's as I said, it's bank holiday here in Hessen, in Germany. So I don't know if which one of the other German viewers have a bank holiday as well. I don't think that Baden-Württemberg has a holiday today. I hope not, because I need to go to the postal office. It's deadline today. The last question, Giga, I will send you the link. What price had this got to hold to be positive? Bitcoin above 38,000. It could maybe wick into this triangle again, maybe hold this trend line. So let's extend this trend line. Let's say 37 at the lowest. 38, 37. Of course, this could also be a fake out breakout, and Bitcoin could be heading back into the triangle. You see, we still have some time. So if it breaks back into the triangle, it resets this breakout, and it then could drop back to $34,000 or $36,000. But let's say 38,000 is bullish, and is positive, and 36,000 is still bullish, because if it breaks down back into this triangle and holds this level, it's still bullish. Positive would be above 38,000, so a pretty narrow range here. Let's have a look in percent. The bullish one would be 6% for Bitcoin, which is pretty significant for Bitcoin. So I'm still bullish on it. I mean, we see the drop here. This could actually be a fake out one, but we still have some time until Sunday. So don't get nervous on this impersonate. So guys, thank you for watching. Thank you for following. Don't forget to follow the channel here and subscribe on YouTube. Let's grow the YouTube channel as well as the community on eToro and here on Twitch. Yeah, stay safe, stay healthy as usual, and I will try maybe Friday evening to have a weekend stream, a non-regular weekend stream, but in any case, we will see us back on Sunday for our regular stream, Sunday evening German time. I will keep you updated on Discord, on eToro, regarding the start of the stream. So yeah, stay tuned and see us this weekend, guys. Bye then. Ciao, ciao.